Okay. So now I want us to look at the third and fourth homologous series, whereby the third one will be aldehyde, and the fourth one will be ketone. I am writing these two here at the same time because they are very, very similar. But in as much as they are very, very similar, they are very, very different. Because as a student, you need to know the differences. Right? They may be similar, but the questions now will require you to be able to differentiate between the aldehyde as well as the ketone. So we're gonna be dealing with those differences in this case. So we have aldehyde as well as what? As ketone. So with an aldehyde, I'll start with the basic suffix, just the basic things. The suffix, these ones, they end with al, while the ketone, they end with om, right? An example can be propanol. Here, an example can be propan 1. Sorry, okay, let's just erase here. It's prop, made a mistake there. It will be prop 1 on. This is just an example, but you're gonna understand all this naming, the ones and those, when we dive deeper into naming now of these compounds. So here we have propanol, here we have propan 1 all. I mean propan 1. It's prop 1. 1 or one or ohm, whatever you may, or however you may call it. Okay, so let's draw the structure of this one and the structure of that one so that it's going to be easy now to identify. So with propanol, it has first a functional group. Remember, we said a functional group, it's a group of atoms or an atom that defines the chemical and physical properties of an organic compound. So here, the functional group is formyl group with a structure that will look like this. So this hydrogen can be on this side or on this side or on this side, right? Now it will get tricky. While here, the functional group is carbonyl. Is carbonyl group. It's carbonyl group, and the structure will be this. Now, there's a difference there. And where is the difference? The difference is that here, if you look at this, this is the same as this, right? Sorry, this won't be here, because remember that our carbon bonds how many times? Bonds 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only difference between these two structures, basically, if you are doing pure math, pure, like just physical science, but in pure maths, we usually say that both of them have the same functional group, which is carbonyl group. And if you go to the technical sides, for those students that are doing technical science, they usually have the formyl group as well as the carbonyl group, but I don't think there's a problem there. So for pure maths and science students, you can use carbonyl group for both, and for those that have formyl group, they can use formyl group, but I've just differentiated them. The difference here now is that this carbonyl group on the aldehyde, or this formyl group on the aldehyde, it is at the end or at the beginning of the structure. Ne? So the functional group is either at the beginning or end of a structure. While here, the functional group is on the carbon that is between two other carbons. So it's in the carbon that is between two other carbons, while here it's at the end, meaning that this structure, if it continues, it will continue going this direction because it has ended there with that hydrogen. Or if it's in the beginning, it's going to be something like this. Right? But here, it will never be at the, it will be something like this. It will be something like that. So it's very, very important to differentiate these two. So these are the differences, right? These are the differences. But now if we look at, because we talked about a general formula. So if we look at the general formula now, they have the same general formula. I'll just write it at the top. And their general formula is CnH2n plus O. CnH2nO. So that's the general formula for both. So that's the only thing that they are similar with. Other than that, the structures are different. For instance, if we can name this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, Remember, 4 carbons, it's but. So this one will be butanal. Butanal. And this one has how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the functional group is on carbon number 2 on the structure, and therefore we will say but 2 on. So that's how you're gonna name these two structures. So yeah.